This is game number 13 out of 162 in my 2025 San Francisco Giants replay, and this is the first of a three-game series in New York as the Giants battle the Yankees. If you watch the first couple of games I've done on YouTube, you might think the Giants, well, you would have seen the Giants just play terribly, but they picked it up a little bit in some of the non-YouTube games. They've actually won 4 of their last 5, and so through 12 games, they have gotten back to 500 at 6-6. Which is kind of where we want to be because at the end of the year, Giants were 81-81. So we're going to see where they fall at the end around 500. But if we keep it around 500, feel pretty good about that. Giants in reality were 9-3 after 12 games. They got off to a great start in 2025, then faded later on. But here they are 6-6 and starting to play a little bit better, starting to hit a little bit better, particularly. So you look at the stats here through 12 games, a 210 team batting average, about 25 points worse than the full season average, but much better than what they were 4, 5, 6 games ago. Runs are up to 3.3 per game, still about a little more than a run less than they should have. Homers are up a bit, getting close to the 1.1 per game they hit over the full season. It'll help probably later on when Rafael Devers joins the lineup. The pitching has been excellent, and that has carried them. 2.68 team ERA so far. It was 3.84 for the full season in real life. On April 11th, in reality, in the first of this three-game series in New York, the Giants, they won this one 9-1, and that was a game that only was played into the 6 innings. It was called because of rain. So Giants with a big showing there. We'll see if they can do that kind of how they can have that kind of game here today. 9-1. Actually, we've played a couple of 9-1 games with these Giants here in the last couple of series. So see if they can get another one here today and match reality. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Giants. Leading off and playing in right field, it's Mike Yastrzemski. Shortstop is Willy Adames. In center field, it's Jung-Hoo Lee. He's been the best hitter for the Giants so far. Third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's been supplying the power. Left fielder, Elliot Ramos. First baseman, Lamont Wade. The DH is Wilmer Flores. Behind the plate, Gold Glover, Patrick Bailey. Second baseman's Tyler Fitzgerald. And on the mound for the Giants, it's Robbie Ray. The left-hander went 11-8 with a 3.65 ERA in 2025. He was an all-star. He has been lights out so far in his first 2 starts in the replay. A 2-0 record, a 0.69 earned run average. In 13 innings, he's given up just 5 hits, 3 walks, and 1 run, and he's struck out 19. Opponents are hitting 114 against him so far. So we'll see if Robbie Ray can keep it up here today against a powerful Yankee lineup. Now the starters for the Yankees. Leading off and playing first base, Paul Goldschmidt. DH is Ben Rice, and right field it's Aaron Judge. The left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. The catcher is Austin Wells. The third baseman is Oswald Peraza. And center field, it's Trent Grisham. Starting pitcher for the Yankees, Marcus Stroman. He went 3-2 with a 6.23 ERA, 9 starts in 2025. So, Giants versus Yankees. Giants hoping to get above 500 for the first time this season here with a victory today. Let's play ball. Yastrzemski to lead off the top of the first. He's struggled. He's been one of the strugglers in the Giants lineup. He's batting 161, just 5 hits in 31 at bats. He's got 1 home run. Stroman's pitch to get things started. 53 is a 16. This will involve the center fielder Grisham. Grisham is a 3. Second roll is a 54. And sinking line drive into center field. Grisham races in and makes a sliding catch to rob Yastrzemski of a hit. 1 out. Here's Willy Adames. Rough start, but he's raised his average to 240, and he has 3 home runs and 5 RBI in the first 12 games of the season. First Giants 30 home run hitter since Barry Bonds in 2004. Adames hit 30 homers in 2025, and he's got 3 in 12 games so far here. Pitch to Adames. 63 is the 31, and deep fly ball to center, but not deep enough, and Grisham has it for the second out. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee. He's been the best hitter among the Giant regulars. He's batting .295, 13 hits in 44 at-bats, no homers. He's driven in 2 runs. 21's a 30, another fly ball, routine. This one to left field, and Bellinger has it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Marcus Stroman. Here come the Yankees in the bottom of the first. Paul Goldschmidt to lead things off. .274 average, 10 home runs in 2025. 13's a 22. This will involve the catcher, Bailey, and he has the 9 rating. Second roll's a 34, so this will be Goldschmidt takes a mighty swing, but the ball goes just 2 feet out in front of the plate, and Bailey goes out and picks it up, throws to first in time for the first out. Here's Ben Rice, who hit .255 with 26 home runs. Ray's pitch. 51's a 9. It's a 10, and he's a lefty. 10 minus 5. That's going to push it to a 15, which is going to make it a base hit for Ben Rice. First hit of the game. Here comes Aaron Judge. .331 batting average, 53 home runs, 114 RBI. Another amazing season of the plate for Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. 21's a 13. Ray strikes out Judge. 2 away. There's Cody Bellinger, .272 average, 29 home runs. 51's a 9. 10 plus 9 drops it to a 1, so that's definitely a base hit for Bellinger. Rice will stop at second, and the Yankees have runners on first and second with 2 out. There's Anthony Volpe, .212 average, 19 home runs in 2025. Ray's pitch. 35's a 39. Let's see, the Giants, I forgot to add up their team defense today. 5, 6, 9, 18, 26, 29, 37, 39, 41. So they got the best defense. So 2 outs. So this would be, this is just ended up going to be a fly ball to center field, caught by Jung-Hoo Lee for the third out. We go to the second, no score. Matt Chapman to lead things off for the Giants. Chapman, he hit 21 home runs in 2025. He's already got 4, team best 4 home runs in 12 games, and he's also driven in 12 runs to lead the Giants in RBIs as well. Batting just .217 though, 10 hits and 46 at-bats. So Stroman's pitch to Chapman. 35 is a 14. Stroman issues a leadoff walk to Chapman. That'll bring up Elliot Ramos. Ramos is batting .217, 1 home run, 7 runs batted in. 61's a 24. It's not good for the Giants. It's because it's a ground ball to short. Volpe to Chisholm to Goldschmidt. Double play. 2 outs. And here's Lamont Wade. Wade's batting .179, no home runs, 3 runs batted in. He had been the leadoff hitter, but for a while, but he got dropped down in the lineup to 6th for this game. 44 is a 9, 3, and 3 out of 9. That is a base hit for Wade. First of the game for the Giants. Wade only hit .167 in 2025, so any hit he can get is a good one. That'll bring up Wilmer Flores, and Flores, he had decently in 2025, a .241 average, 16 home runs, but Flores has just been off to a dreadful start. 3 hits in 37 at-bats, an .081 average. So see if you can get things going here. 2 outs, runner on first, pitch to Flores. Nope, 52 is a 27. That'll be a grounder to the third baseman, Peraza, and he throws over to first for the third out. To the bottom of the second, Jazz Chisholm will lead things off. Chisholm 242 average, 31 home runs last season. Ooh, almost had one there, but 65 is a 35. That's a ground ball to the third baseman, Chapman. Fires across the diamond, one away. Here's Austin Wells, the catcher, a 219 average, 21 home runs. 54 is a 32, hit down the right field line, but Mike Yastrzemski, he will get there in time to make the catch for the second out. There's Oswald Peraza, just a 164 average, 5 home runs last season. 15, though, is an 11, and that is going to be a base hit into left field. Third hit of the game for the Yankees. First pitch to Grisham is outside, and Peraza is going, and he steals second. So the Yankees now have a runner on second, 2 outs for Grisham. Grisham, a 235 hitter, 34 home runs. Every Yankee in the lineup. Does every Yankee in the lineup have 20 home runs? It sure feels like it. Just about. Okay, 2 outs. We're on. Pitch to Grisham. 32's a 26. Fly ball to center. Routine for Jung-Hoo Lee. He's got it to end the second inning. Still 0-0. Patrick Bailey will lead off for the Giants. Bailey hitting 179, 5 hits and 28 at-bats so far. 24 is a 13. Stroman strikes out Bailey. Here's Tyler Fitzgerald. Been a nice surprise so far, hitting 273. 9 hits and 33 at-bats, 5 of them for extra bases. He's got 4 doubles and 1 home run. 3 of those doubles came in one game. 65's a 35. Ground ball to Peraza. He's got it and throws to first. 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, and Mike Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 1. 24 is 13. Stroman strikes out Yastrzemski. Giants set down in order. Yankees will be at the top of the order for the bottom of the third. Paul Goldschmidt, he is 0 for 1. 43 is a 29, and there is an X-ray, strikes out Goldschmidt. Here's Ben Rice, singled his first time up. 56 is a 34, popped him up, infield, middle infield. Damas calls for it, and he's got it for the second out. Here's Aaron Judge for the second time. Judge struck out in the first inning. 64 is a 14. This time, Ray doesn't give Judge anything to hit. Judge will take first on the walk. 2 outs, runner on first for Bellinger, who singled his first time up. 22 is a 0. Bellinger will roll on his second column. 29 home runs last season. 51 is a 2. And that is hit over the first base bag, fair by inches, down the right field line. Aaron Judge, they will wave him home. He will score from first base. Cody Bellinger will motor around the bases, and he's got an RBI triple. 1-0 Yankees. I will note, if you've been following my other projects, Great Teams of the Past, a lot of triples. And here so far in 2025, not a lot of triples. That might have been the first one. The Giants don't have any in the first 12 games. Okay, so the Yankees now lead. Bellinger's on third with 2 outs. Anthony Volpe comes to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Ray's pitch. 61's a 32. Fly ball to right. Catchable, and Yastrzemski has it for the third out. The Yankees take the lead on the Bellinger triple. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for Giants in the fourth, beginning with Willie Adames, 0 for 1 today. 63 is 31. Deep fly to center, but not deep enough. Grisham has it for the first out. There's Jung-Hoo Lee, who's 0 for 1. 64 is the 13. Stroman strikes out Lee. Chapman walked his first time up. 24 is the 13. Stroman strikes out Chapman. 4 innings for the Giants, no runs. Do you think it's a YouTube thing? The Giants just can't hit when I put them on YouTube? It's starting to feel that way. All right, bottom of the fourth. Jazz Chisholm to lead off for the Yankees. He is 0 for 1. 21's a 13. Ray strikes him out. It's Austin Wells, who is 0 for 1. 44 is an 8. 10 on an 8 is going to be a base hit. So Wells with the Yankees' 5th hit of the game. Giants still only have 1. There's Peraza. He had a single his first time up. 55 is a 14 for Peraza. Ray does not have the Z, so that is a walk. First and second, 1 out. There's Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 1. 51's a 14. Another walk issued by Ray, and the bases are loaded. Here's Paul Goldschmidt for the third time. He is 0 for 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Giants will play deep and go for a double play. 35 is a 37. This is hit to center field, where Lee has a 2 rating. Second roll's a 15. Fly ball to mid outfield, not too deep, not too shallow. Wells tags, but he just bluffs because he is slow, so he does not try to test Lee's arm. Lee makes the catch for the second out. The runners stay put. And now Ben Rice steps to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Can Ray get out of this jam? Nope, he will not. 33 is a 5. This is hit sharply to right. It's deep, it's back, it's off the wall. Wells scores. Peraza scores. Grisham scores. All 3 runs score. Rice goes into second with a 3-run double. And it's 4-0 Yankees. All right. You caught any of the 2026 opening series between the Giants and Yankees? This feels a lot the same. All right. Aaron Judge is 0 for 1 with a walk, and he has a runner on second with 2 outs. 41's a 24, popped it up, middle infield. Thomas calls for it, and he's got it to end the inning. But the Yankees put up 3 more runs on the big double by Ben Rice. 4-0 Yankees heading to the 5th. Elliot Ramos to lead things off. He is 0 for 1. 55's an 8. 3 minus 2 is going to be 5. 5 on the 8. A base hit for Elliot Ramos, second hit of the game for the Giants. There's Lamont Wade. He had the Giants' first hit of the game. 24 is a 13. This time Stroman strikes him out. Wilmer Flores is 0 for 1. 64 is a 13. Stroman strikes out Flores. Patrick Bailey struck out his first time up. 35 is a 13. Stroman, after giving up the hit to Ramos, strikes out the next three hitters and gets through the fifth. Okay, bottom five. Ray, 23, 18, 20. Ray is good for one more inning here. Let's see if he can get through the 4, 5, 6 hitters, being with Cody Bellinger, who has a single and a triple, drove in the Yankees' first run in the third inning. 44 is an 8. 10 plus 9, 1. Another base hit for Cody Bellinger. He's 3 for 3. Anthony Volpe's 0 for 2. 14's a 30. Fly ball to left. Ramos runs in, makes the catch. 1 out. Jazz Chisholm's 0 for 2. 23's a 12. This will involve the first baseman, Wade, who has a 3 rating. Second roll is a 66. So Chisholm, ground ball to first. Wade comes up with it. He throws to second in time to get the lead runner. Chisholm's fast, though, and no chance for a double play there. They do get the lead runner for the second out. And now Austin Wells, who is 1 for 2. 21's a 13. Ray strikes out Wells. So that'll be Robbie Ray's last inning. Marcus Stroman, in the real game, he only lasted 2 1/3 innings before giving up 4 hits and 5 runs. He's been much better than that here. 5 innings of work, just 2 hits, no runs. And let's see. This will probably be his last inning, but he will come out for the top of the 6th and face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, beginning with Tyler Fitzgerald, who is 0 for 1. 32's a 26, bouncer right side, taken by the second baseman Chisholm. He'll throw over to first, 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski's 0 for 2. Hey, Mike Yastrzemski with a drive to right, and it's back, and it's deep, and it's gone. And the Giants are finally on the scoreboard here in the top of the 6th. Yes, it's the solo home run, his second of the season. All right, here's Willie Adames, who is 0 for 2. 16's 28. Slow roller left side. Volpe charges, picks it up, throws to first in time to get the out. 2 away. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee, who is 0 for 2. 51's a 9. 3 plus 1, 2 on a 9. Base hit for Jung-Hoo Lee, his first of the game, second of the inning, fourth of the contest for the Giants. And now steps in Matt Chapman, 0 for 1 with a walk. Team high 4 home runs so far this season. Pitch to Chapman, 43 is a 29. And this is a bouncer back to the pitcher. Stroman has it. Throws over to first for the third out. So the Yastrzemski home run gives the Giants 1, but now they still trail 4-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. And Robbie Ray is done for the day. Spencer Bivens will come in and pitch the bottom of the 6th. A right-hander went 4-3 with a 4.00 ERA in 2025. Bivens, so far this season, this is his third appearance. In 2 innings, he's given up 2 hits and 1 run. He has 2 strikeouts. Bivens will be facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Here's Oswald Peraza, who has singled and walked. 16's a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, Adames. Fires over to first, 1 out. It's Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. 45 to 14. He walks for the second straight at bat. Paul Goldschmidt is 0 for 3. 21 to 13. Bivens strikes out Goldschmidt. And now, Ben Rice, 2 for 3. The big 3-run double in the 4th inning. 15's an 8. Bivens is a 7. 7 on an 8 is going to be a base hit. And with 2 outs, Grisham goes from first to third. So runners at the corners, 2 outs for Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Bivens pitch. 22 is a 0. A rule in his second column. 53 home runs in 2025. And he's got one here. A drive to left. It's back. It's deep. It's gone. 3-run home run for Aaron Judge. You know what? Let's check one thing here because you know what? Hold on. Spencer Bivens has a G on his card. And there are a lot of G's on the one chart. Bivens is a 7. Right. Judge is -3. So 10 on a 1 is, in fact, there is a G there. So I take it back. Not a home run for Judge. However, it is going to be an RBI double. The G knocks Judge from the home run to the double. 1 run does score. Ben Rice stops at third. So could have been a lot worse for the Giants. Still have to get out of this one, though. Runners on second and third. 2 outs for Cody Bellinger, who is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a triple. And Bivens be the guy to finally get him out. 31's a 9. 7 minus 5 is 12. 12 on the 9 is hit to right, but Yastrzemski will get to it, and he'll make the catch for the third out. So, could have been a lot worse, but the Yankees do get 1 run back, and it's now 5-1 Yankees going to the 7th. Marcus Stroman had a good day, 1 run and 4 hits given up in his 6 innings of work, and he will call it a day. Ryan Yarborough is the first Yankee reliever, a left-hander. It's 3-1 record, 4.36 ERA in 2025. And they will face Elliot Ramos first. Ramos is 1 for 2. 56 is a 13. Yarborough strikes out Ramos. It's Lamont Wade, who is 1 for 2. Lamont Wade's going to do something good here. At 11 is a 0. He'll roll in his second column. Just 2 home runs in 2025. 26 is a 6. I have to check one thing because Yarborough has an L on his card. So, Yarborough's a 5. He's a lefty, -8. Makes him a 13. No change. So, Lamont Wade, who will have a 1-out double. Wade with his second hit of the game. And now here's Wilmer Flores. Flores came in with an .081 batting average, and he is 0 for 2 today. Can he finally come through with something good here? He does. Wilmer Flores, the 11's a 5, and that's a deep drive to left, and it's back, and it's deep, and it's gone. Wilmer Flores with his first home run of the season, first runs batted in of the season, and now it's 5-3 Yankees. Wilmer Flores comes through. Now, there's Patrick Bailey. He struck out twice. 15's a 9. 5 minus 3 is 8. 8 on the 9 is going to be popped up. Second baseman Chisholm calls for it. He's got it for the second out. Tyler Fitzgerald's 0 for 2. Yarborough's pitch. Fitzgerald with a 66. He'll roll in his second column. 4 home runs in 2025. 51's a 2. Hit down the right field line. Judge has to chase after it. Fitzgerald's fast. He goes from first to second. I think he's going to try and get a triple. Judge's throw, not in time. Fitzgerald slides in safely with the Giants' first triple of the season. So here comes Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 3, homered his last time up. The pitch. 33 is a 6. And with a runner on third base, Yastrzemski puts it deep. It's gone. His second home run of the season, and we are all tied at 5. Yaz, 2 home runs on the day. His second and third of the season. We are all tied up at 5. We probably should have replaced Yarborough earlier than this, but we are going to go to Ian Hamilton, who is next on the list. 2-1 record, 4.28 ERA in 2025. He will face Willie Adames with nobody on, 2 outs, and a tie game. Adames is 0 for 3 today, and he keeps this big inning going. Nope, 26-13. Hamilton strikes out Adames, and that'll do it. But a 2-run homer by Wilmer Flores, a 2-run homer by Mike Yastrzemski, and we are all tied up at 5 runs apiece. After the 7th inning stretch, the Giants will have a new pitcher. It'll be Ryan Walker. Right-hander, 5-7, 4.11 ERA in 2025, and so far this season, Ryan Walker, this will be his 5th appearance. No wins, no losses, a 2.45 ERA, 3 2/3 innings. He's given up 5 hits and 1 run, 1 walk with 3 strikeouts. He'll be facing the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Yankees, beginning with Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 3. 64 is a 13. Walker in here. Walker strikes out Volpe to begin the inning. So here's Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 3 today. 22's an 8. Walker's an 8 and a righty, no change. 8 on an 8 is going to be a base hit. 10th hit of the game for the Yankees. After that flurry last inning, the Giants are up to 8 hits. There's Austin Wells, who's 1 for 3. 55's an 8. 8 minus 2, 10 on an 8 is going to be another base hit. Chisholm stops at second. So the Yankees threatening here with 1 out, 2 runners on. Oswald Peraza comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. 14's a 30. Fly ball to left. Ramos has it for the second out. And now, here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 1, has walked twice. And just like that, the Yankees are going to go back in front. 33's a 0 on Grisham. We'll roll in his second column. 34 homers in 2025. 25 is a 6. Grisham puts one into right center field. It rolls to the wall. Chisholm will score the go-ahead run easily. They're going to wave Austin Wells home. Yastrzemski's throw, relayed by Adames to the plate. Bailey's got it in time to tag Wells out for the third out. So we have the RBI double, but Wells thrown out at home, 9-6-2. And that ends the bottom of the seventh, but the Yankees retake the lead on the Trent Grisham RBI double. Every single run today has scored as a result of an extra base hit. 3 homers by the Giants, 3 doubles and a triple by the Yankees. All right, Giants come to the plate in the top of the eighth. Tim Hill is the new pitcher for the Yankees. Left-hander, 4-4, 3.09 ERA in 2025. He's got to face the 3-4-5 hitters here, beginning with Jung-Hoo Lee, who is 1 for 3. 55's an 8. Hill's a 13, and Lee is -7 against lefties, so 20 on an 8 is not going to be good for Lee. Then it's going to be a fly ball to left, caught by Cody Bellinger for the first out. Matt Chapman's 0 for 2 with a walk. 13's a 14. He draws his second walk of the game. So tying run is on base. Elliot Ramos steps in. He's 1 for 3. 64's a 13. Hill strikes out Ramos. And now Lamont Wade, 2 for 3. Doubled his last time up. Need Wade to come through here. Oh, 12's a 25. Ground ball to second. Chisholm has it, throws over to first for the third out. Nothing for the Giants in the top of the eighth. Top of the order for the Yankees. The Giants will hand it over to Camilo Doval. Try to keep this a one-run game. All right, here's Paul Goldschmidt for the 5th time, but he is 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Doval's pitch. 21's a 13. He strikes him out. 3 strikeouts for Goldschmidt. Ben Rice has been a tough out today. He's 3 for 4. 3-run double in the 4th. Doval's pitch. 51's a 9. Doval's a 12. 12 on a 9 is going to be ground ball left side. Great play by Matt Chapman. Throws over to first in time for the second out. So here's Aaron Judge, 2 outs, nobody on. Judge, an RBI double in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. 63's a 13. Doval strikes out Judge. And we go to the 9th inning. Let's see. Yankees have a closer here. I guess it will be Devin Williams. He had 18 saves in 2025. 4 and 6, 4.79 ERA though. And he will be facing the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Giants. Okay. Here's Wilmer Flores, who hit a 2-run homer in the 7th inning and is 1 for 3. Williams to Flores. 61's a 24. Williams has a K. Williams strikes out Flores for the first out. Patrick Bailey's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. 31's a 36. Ball 1. 35 is a 13. Strike one, strike two, strike three. Bailey strikes out for the third time, and the Giants are down to the last out. Tyler Fitzgerald's 1 for 3 with a triple. He keep this game alive for San Francisco. 26 is a 13. Williams comes in the ninth, and he strikes out the side. Flores, Bailey, and now Fitzgerald all go down on strikes, and that is the ball game. The Yankees win the opener of this series 6-5 over the Giants. Giants will drop to 6-7 on the season, miss out on a chance to get above 500 for the first time, and drop to 0-3 in games on YouTube. But this one was entertaining, at least, as the Giants fell behind 4-0, 5-1, tied it at 5 in the seventh. Yankees won it with a run in the bottom of the seventh. Yankees 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 9 runners left on base. The Giants 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 4 runners left on base. For the Yankees, of their 12 hits, Cody Bellinger and Ben Rice had 3 hit days. Austin Wells had 2 hits. Let's see, 4 extra base hits, a triple by Bellinger. That was an RBI triple in the third. A double by Rice, which drove in 3 runs in the fourth. A double by Judge that drove in a run in the sixth. And a double by Grisham that drove in what turned out to be the game-winning run in the seventh. Let's see. The Yankees won the game in the bottom of the seventh, so whoever pitched top of the seventh will get the win. Looks like that'll be Ian Hamilton coming in for that third of an inning after Ryan Yarbrough gave up the lead. Tim Hill. So Marcus Stroman, going back to the start, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Great start for him, but then Ryan Yarbrough came in and blew it all up. 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 4 runs, 1 strikeout. Ian Hamilton came in and got the last out of that inning, and the Yankees went back ahead while he was pitching, the pitcher of record. So Hamilton will get the win. Hill pitched a scoreless eighth. Devin strikes out all 3 batters he faces in ninth to get the save. For the Giants, 8 hits, 2 hit games by Yastrzemski and Wade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their 8 hits went for extra bases. Yastrzemski, a pair of home runs, a solo homer in the sixth, a 2-run homer in the seventh. Wilmer Flores, 2-run homer in the seventh. Wade had a double. Fitzgerald had a triple. Tough outing for Robbie Ray after 2 great ones to start the season, but he'll have the no decision as the Giants had come back to tie the game. But Ray, 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Spencer Bivens pitched the sixth, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ryan Walker pitches the seventh, 1 inning, 3 hits, 1 run was earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. So Ryan Walker will take the loss. He'll fall to 0-1. Miller Duvall came in and pitched a scoreless inning in the eighth. So there you have it. Final score, Yankees 6, Giants 5. If you want to find out how the rest of this series turned out, this will be the only game of this series on YouTube, but if you want to see how the other couple games of the Giants-Yankees series turned out, head over to the website, rogersportsgames.com. If you're watching this, I've played the rest of the series by this point, and so you can see on the website what happened in this series. You can get box scores, Giants cumulative team stats, and write-ups for the series. So if you're interested in that, rogersportsgames.com. Thanks for joining me today. That'll be all from Yankee Stadium. Final score, Yankees 6, Giants 5. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe for more.